I haven't got a pick at all yet, Duffelfish. Yeah, nice way to pass the night. You know, just hanging out. Could do a little bit of carving, I suppose. Have a look at what I can make. I can make a wooden club. I can make boards if I had a saw. I don't, sadly. You know what? I'm a bit hungry. You know, hanging off the side of a mountain, hungry work, you know? 4% of serving of rye porridge with mashed red currants. Huh. That displays it in a different way. Interesting. But that does give me a bit of grain, which gives me a little bit more health, which is always good when I'm hanging off the side of the mountain, as previously mentioned. I am really glad with how, really happy with how bright that is. That's actually really good. Gives me a lot of hope for whatever I put at the top of this mountain. My body temperature is reasonably high. It's 37.8. It seems I've returned to the cliffhanger. Really? Gelden, I don't even. I truly don't even. House is over there. It's just within sight range. That's the beacon. That's the trader. That one definitely died from the fall. This one, not dead yet, but probably with enough time. Don't need these. Fly, be free. I wonder. I was going to say, should I just throw rocks at them? I could. I could absolutely pelt it with rocks right now. Don't think I should, though. But it's a thing I could do. So when you create the branching beacon paths, how are you going to pick the right direction? Well, generally speaking, well, my initial thought was to basically just go off in the cardinal directions. Or rather, orthogonally from the base. And then maybe at some distant point branch to diagonals, but such that each beacon really is only visible to the next in the chain, rather than having branching all over the place. If you follow it backwards in the direction you're, generally speaking, the base is going to be in the direction of the beacon you're moving to. What's the condition of my clothes? Heavily tattered. Terrible. And terrible. So I'm not getting much temp from that, apparently. Wood blocks are not beholden to obey gravity. I could just make a platform and then head up with that. That's a good point. That's true. I could always make the beacon in some way to designate, just point in the direction of home. That's absolutely possible. If we look at that beacon, I could always make a section of it point outwards. That wouldn't be hard at all, actually. That would be quite nice to do, I think. All right, we're going to go down. I think we're going to risk it. We're going to head on down. On our way, I shall place this there to light this area for now. Oh. Never mind. Also, apparently, we had one more. I could have placed it going further up. What an numpty I am. That's going to drop down, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. I love that in this game, if you throw a light source or anything like that, it will continue to cast light as it falls, wherever it lands. I think that's really, really cool. Oh, it's slate. I thought that was dirt. Okay, never mind. Well, I could be extra specially spicy and try to build up. As you noted, it doesn't... wood blocks are not subject to gravity. So... something's gonna drop on my head in a second. It's gonna scare me then. I'm gonna die. So, not exactly the safest place to be in the world, really. Not gonna lie, kind of dangerous. More granite rock in there. When we get up there, we're gonna be faced with a bunch of scallywags, which is not exactly amazing. Honestly, I kind of feel that, really, this is not a good plan. There are good plans, and there are funny plans, and this may well be a funny plan, but it's not a good plan. I feel like a good plan does not involve me potentially killing myself. As a general rule, I don't think good plans involve death. For you. They don't involve your death. If they're a good plan. They might be a funny plan and involve death, but a good plan, never. Okay. Panic. I'm going to remove these so that enemies up there don't have an easy time. And probably perish. I need more sticks. Rather urgently, actually. I think we're going to have to head down there. Get sticks from around these areas. We need a lot of ladders. To get right up the top, I think we just need ladders. And I'm okay with having exposed more of the kind of cliff face. Try and move gently down. Hopefully not causing a dirt slide. Or a landslide, rather. Dirt slide. It's more specific, but you know what I mean. Alright. We're still alive. That's rather nice. Right. Well, first and foremost then, I'm going to add an extra part to this, pointing in the correct direction. It's not quite in the right spot. Actually, I don't need one over here. Because once you get here, you can see home. Maybe I should anyway. Yeah, it's kind of saying, go this way, but that way also. No, that's not what I wanted. Nope. There we go. Go that way. Hang a sharp left. That works. Oh my god. We've made it 4 tall from the step bottom. Oh my lord. Right. Let's go ahead and get some more sticks. I love the light engine in this game. Yeah, it's really, really pretty. Need one. Sorry, no, 2 more. I really like the music in this as well. I can appreciate why they don't have it playing all the time, but it's really nice. We're stage 6 of 7, so they're actually getting quite close. May have some onion farms in the not too distant future. There we go. Oops. Having soil that can collapse really does make this so much more perilous. So much more perilous. Well, it was definitely an interesting time spent hanging off the side of a mountain. And we've still got a long way to go up as well. My lord. So I imagine it gets a lot easier once we're up high enough. All right, let's make a couple of these. There you go. Oops. All right, we should have plenty of stick-bearing bushes over here. Plant these as we go. Now, I find it interesting that the game doesn't allow you to propagate seeds at all when speaking about farming. It seems that it's a matter of you just have to search for plants and then gather the seeds from them and just keep them. That should be enough. There you go. 12 ladders should be good enough for us. Now it's a case of getting back up there, but, you know, I'm sure we can manage it. Find it hilarious how much stuff has fallen down here, though. No more nosh, sadly. Now, the good part about this is that a lot of it is now exposed rock, which is going to be a lot more stable. Whoop. And then... Okay. Now at this point, we can climb regularly. Eventually, there's going to be a landslide, no doubt. And it will make this place a very perilous area to try and get to the top of, but... like now, that's fine. What is a summit if it doesn't involve a little bit of danger, eh? Oh, wow. Now, at this stage, I can't... No, we can just... It's just on the edge of my current visibility. Now, I could make my my render distance twice what it is right now, but I think this is good enough. We are, however, going to have to get rid of these trees because they obscure the sight. Do plants give you more than one seed when fully grown? Oh, maybe they do. I noticed in chat someone saying that earlier that you couldn't get more seeds. Without going and finding more. I am actually losing sanity up here. I mean, I guess fair, but... My lord, this is a tall tree. That took a lot of effort to cut through. The taller the tree, the more effort involved, basically. Yeah. Goes out quite far, doesn't it? Is all of that gravel? It looks like it probably is. Over there, possibly not, though. That actually might be sand. Ocean, maybe? Which is a really big lake. I don't know. Either way, time for us to make our beacon. So, I think about here will do. Start it off. I believe it was 4 tall. Oops, that is already... really? 2 mistakes straight away? Does not bode well. Does not bode well, chat. We're doomed. I think the 5th was the one... Okay, that could have been 1,000 billion times worse, so I'll take it. 1,000 billion. Ow. Ow. I was wondering what happened. I was holding shift instead of control. So it yeeted me off. I need this to continue pointing in this direction. So that ideally I don't have to walk up here in order to work out where I need to go. There you go. Now I need to get back down, but that shouldn't be too terribly hard. In fact, not hard at all. I like the way that ladders kind of work as they do in Terraria. Like the rope. If you add to it, then it tries to go down. But if it can't go down, it goes up. There we go. Now, from this point, it means that anywhere where I can still see this, I don't need another beacon. More or less. Because this is by far the tallest landmark around. Having a few beacons on these other taller ones will be good, because it extends it so much more. But, for example, I could have a beacon over there and here, and that's fine. And anywhere that can see these 2 points will know which way to go home. I think that's more than adequate. A little bit concerned about trying to go down here because every time I land on the dirt, there's a small chance I'm going to cause a landslide. Let's try and navigate gently. Okay, this is me. Oof. Going down these ladders is not particularly safe, like at all. Nudge. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, we're good. We're good. Hooray! We're not dead. Oh, happy days. Woo. Okay. Right, now that's up there, we can, as I was saying, anywhere that can see that mountain is now safe to wander over to without having to worry about beaconing. Ouch. Okay. Apparently, my fall distance before taking damage is actually not that long. And we still got 7 ladders as well. Beautiful. I should have taken them down as I was coming down, but you know what? If I want to go back up, then at some point I do actually want to be able to just do that rather than have to struggle. Well, let's go out a little bit further and see what there is to see. Well, of course, take some of these with me as well. Now, I believe the foxes can actually attack. I'm not sure how likely it is, but I'm fairly certain that they don't just ignore you. Nidhogger, thank you very much for the 8 months. How are you doing? And Lolash, how are you doing, man? 21 months. Greetings, most dapper one. How are the first snakes? The first snakes are doing okay. Going in for the histology results tomorrow for Tally, so a little bit anxious about that. But she was actually doing quite well this morning. She has perked up quite a lot, actually, so I'm really, really hopeful about that. You know, no matter what the histology results show, as long as she's happy and you know, just enjoying life, then it doesn't really matter too much to me. Siri is doing okay. Midnight is doing amazing. She wouldn't even know that she'd had an operation, save for the scar. She's doing absolutely fantastically. Like she was recovering, like by the second day she was already kind of back to her perky self. But Tally took a lot longer. Tally seems a little bit more fragile for several days, but she seems to be gaining her strength again now, which is really, really reassuring. As for Siri though, the lumps are starting to swell a little bit more because we reduced basically halved the dosage after the first 2 weeks because she reacted so well to the treatment. So I'm gonna mention that to the vet and see if you know what they recommend, whether to increase the dosage again, like try and fine-tune it a little bit more, or whether it's a case of, well, this is what it's going to be like, and it's now just until her time, really. But she seems to be, again, doesn't even really realise she's sick. I don't think. Thankfully, her condition is not one that seems to cause any pain in and of itself. Cheers, man. How are you doing though, dude? You got any resin on any of these trees? I would very much like some resin. I could make some armor then. No. Not that I could make some armor. Actually, yeah, take that back. I can no longer make armor. I can still see that beacon over there. I can no longer make armor, sadly. For I have used the precious leather on having some bigger carrying capacity, which I don't actually think was a bad idea. It's just a shame that I can't have better armor. Much sadness. Could do a little bit of panning down here, but I don't think we're going to worry about it. Yes, this is sand. Now, is sand or gravel better for getting ores? Aavak, been meaning to play this. What's your impression of it? I am really, really enjoying it. Really, really into it at the moment. I mean, I love the sort of combination of things. The level of difficulty seems really well keyed in for my particular style of play and my particular preferences. It's difficult without being obnoxiously grindy, if that makes sense. And there's a lot of difficulty options as well, so you can really tune it as well. Yeah, I did have a think about you when I realised the date. I wasn't sure if it was if I had the dates right, because I'm not actually sure if Australia celebrates them at different times, but yeah. This game was giving me vertigo last time, but seemingly not now. Well, I mean, yeah. I was just hanging off the side of a cliff, Dr. Moriarty, so... Sure, spelt. Let's grab some of you. Might get... Oh, am I... Oh, I'm full. Oh, poop. I'd hoped to go a little further, honestly, but... Maybe it's time to start hanging back. Again, as long as I can see that that beacon over there, I can navigate. Maybe that one would be good for a beacon. Maybe this one. Maybe this hill would be a decent place for a beacon. There are a couple of items around here. I think I've seen two now. Two potential. Another death trap. Two potential ruins that I could explore. Yeah, now I can't see it, so that is probably a good idea for another beacon. Just pointing direct south. Ooh, Pete, damn it! My kingdom was a medium fertility dirt. Okay, sand and gravel are all the same drop rate with the exception of bone soil. Okay, thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate the peeps in chat being my... Oh, it's me being hungry. Oh. Well. Let's gobble down the grains. That's enough. That this way I can harvest berries such as these. Since I've already eaten enough of it, I'll go ahead and finish that off. The main thing is to have the seeds, really. Some flowers. No doubt we're going to need those at some point. For bees and the beekeepery. As I say that, I see some particle effect, wondering if that is perhaps bee related, but I don't think it is. Mostly I'm keeping my eye out for changes in the texture of the soil. Have I got around to farming it? No, but I'm really hoping that I'm going to be able to find some medium quality soil for me to start, but honestly I may just have to start without. But I'm happy with the idea and the system. Oh, hold on a second. What's that up there? The system of beacons. I'm actually quite pleased with that. So this is peat, not what we need. What are you? Are you regular soil? Yes, you were. It was just difficult to see. Oh well. Yeah, I can see that beacon right now, and I can see where it's pointing to. But I'd like to place one up on there, if I can. Each one makes it a little bit easier, because that one's such a tall mountain. From the right angle, it basically obscures that beacon. So I feel that I need an additional one there. What's this? Sandstone rocks. Couple more areas for me to investigate. Quite a few, actually. Is that just some sand in there? Yeah, it's just some sand in the soil. But we can definitely hash out an area for the farm to go into. We can get some beehives, then at the very least I can make some jam. Ooh, is this peat or is it? It looks like it's peat. I mean, I like peat, sure. Not as fun as Dave, but you know, Pete's got his own little charm. There's the base, just over there. How about here, though? Right, Leafin. Have a nice nap, mate. Yeah, more peat. Damn it, Pete. That is so perfect, Lolash. Dave, you are correct. I am better than Pete. Well done, mate. Ooh. Resin. I am not carrying any resin. You know what? I can... Well, actually, I've got enough. Should be able to... just grab that. Well, 2 resin. Good. But yeah. We're going to need a bit of material around here. Another big old ruin there. We walked through quite a few ruins to get to our camp, to be fair. Walked past and along quite a few. Alright. I think we will start work on setting up a little farm area. It's not going to be amazing, simply because we haven't really explored out enough yet. But I suppose we can just replace the dirt as we find it. There's no reason not to have the farm going. Yeah, you know what? I've convinced myself that this is a good idea. How many bases has Aavak lost? Well, in the previous stream, I built and lost 3 bases to different how should we put it? Circumstances. Let's make it nice and easy. Okay. I want very much to have all of these open. Tunk, 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 tunk. Tunk, tunk. Right, you can go in there. The woods can go over here. Wow, we did actually end up with quite a lot. And they can only stack to 16. That's not as much as I was expecting. Soil can go in there. And the sandstone gravel can go in there, I guess. This can go... Where am I going to put this? Technically, that would make sense in there, but okay. Oh. There we are. I can make them movable. Cool. The ladders can go over here, I guess. Right, seeds need to go downstairs, though. These can go over here as well, though. I'll grab those. Thank you. And I will grab a good whomping great amount of soil. Right, seeds. Svelte. A new seed type. Right, I need some food. My lord, I'm hungry. Actually, before I do that, have I got anything that's about to run out? Well, sort of. I need to go hunting, so I'm not going to use those just yet. But I will grab some rye porridge. Hom chomp 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 chomp. Okay, that really just doesn't fill me up the same way that a hefty meat stew does. But then that did give 1,600 protein satiety. It's really not too surprising. Right, that's got 2.4 days. This has got 1.9 days. If I add that in there, it's then got 5.7 days. So if I add this here, it's now got 3.3 days. That's not too bad. I can keep pulling it up that way for as long as I need to. Right, I would like gravel. So much gravel. I'll try to make my paths 2 wide. I know if I made them 3 wide, it would probably fit in with my usual design a little bit better, but honestly, this forces me to have to deal with the lack of symmetry, and I kind of dig it right now. It's kind of like a building challenge to myself. An exact amount. I swear this place is blessed. Truly. There are blessings upon this cathedral. Our church great. Our cave not as great. Not gonna lie. I have to cover it up. Okay, so we've got some little berry bush farms over here. It'll take a little while before they're ready to start producing. That's fine. I could put more farms over here, I suppose. So grab some more dirt. Literally the last one I checked. Damn it. Right, so that would give me another 4 berry bushes. Space. There we go. That will give me another 8 in total. Good enough. Right, down here then we can actually start having a farm. I'm not exactly certain how I'm going to do this, but we'll see. Kind of thinking that I will eventually drop those berry bushes from being on a raised platform into the ground and have a gate access it. I think that would look nice. Yeah, I think that would actually be quite nice. For now, though, let's mark the perimeter. Well, I guess that would be the perimeter with a fence there. Yeah, that would make sense. So I'll just pop that there. There's the point of the fence. Within this, I would like a perimeter of gravel. Or maybe not gravel. You know, I don't know exactly, but we'll see. Let's mark this down, though. I'm going to need a shovel. Thank you very much, Oak. That was very kind of you, gifting 3 months to Kitten Freya. That was very, very kind of you. Diolch yn fawr. There you go. It's been a little bit quiet on the temporal storm front, I must say. A little bit concerned. Right, let's get the gravel path in. So, I'm thinking... Alright, chat. 2 wide or 3 wide? 2 wide or 3 wide fields? Belial? No. Not 5 wide. Naughty Belial. Okay. We will have a space then over here. Probably too deep, to be fair. We're safe. Probably too deep for some water running along. I don't know. Does irrigation need the water to be on the same level as the farm itself? If so, I'll sink the farms a little bit further. There you go. Okay, 4. 3 wide, alternating with 5. 2 wide. Then an 8. 1 wide. No. Water irrigates up to 3 to the sides. Okay. But does it have to be on the same level, or can it irrigate up by 1 as well? How far have we gone down? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we wanted to be kind to Belial, that would be where we stop. Feels... Well, actually, given that they're 3 wide, it's not actually that bad of an area. Has to be on the same level. Duly noted. Thank you very much, chat. And this whole farm is going to be sunk by 1 level. Doesn't need to be the only farm. It can end up being just one of many. This is just going to be our starter farm, though.